Welcome. In this video, I'm going through part 3 of solving two-step equations. This is the last part before the challenge section. So that means you could submit everything that you've done after this sheet and you're all done, but I recommend that you give the challenge section a go. There are videos for it. Challenge yourself. Okay, let's go through these here. Again, you might be feeling really confident with this, which means that you can just kind of skip through and check all your answers are correct. Or you might still feel a little bit shaky, in which case you can watch me go through them. Okay, let's begin. Here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this -7 first, so I'm going to plus 7. Remember, the reason why you're plussing 7 first and not dividing by 4 is because if you think about how this was built up, it's 4x minus 7. So 4 times x, then you minus 7, which means you have to get rid of that -7 first because it was the last thing that you added on. So you plus 7, the opposite of minusing 7 first. Okay, so now we keep on going. I'm going to get 4x is equal to 33 plus 7 is 40. And then the last thing that you do here is you divide both sides by 4. Divide by 4, divide by 4, which means what you're going to get here is x is equal to 40 divided by 4 is 10. So x is equal to 10 for the first one here. So let's give that a highlight. And pause the video and give the next one a go for yourself. Remember, you want to be pausing each time to give the next question a go for yourself. For this next one, what I'm going to do first is divide by 3. And that means I'm going to get x plus 13 is equal to 12 divided by 3. That's 4. Then we keep on going. I'm going to get minus 13 next, which is going to be x is equal to 4 minus 13. That's -9, people. If you were struggling with that calculation, think of your number line. 4 minus 13 is equal to what? Think of your number line. There's 0, there's 4. I'm going this way because I'm subtracting. So I'm going back to 0. That takes -4. Well, how many more spaces do I need to move if I need to move a total of -13 spaces? Well, I need to move 9 more spaces because 4 and 9 are 13. So that means I'm going to end up at -9. So always think of the number line if you're struggling with your negative numbers. Really important. Okay, let's keep on going. We come to this one now. What are you going to do here? The first thing that I'm going to do, and what you should do as well, the correct way to do this, is times by 11. To get rid of this divide by 11 here. So that means I'm going to end up with j plus 8 is equal to 1 times 11 is 11. Then you're going to minus 8 from both sides, which means I'm going to get, drum roll, j is equal to 11 minus 8, which is 3. So 3 will be my answer for this one. J is equal to 3. We keep on going. I'm going to minus 3 first for this one. Again, you should have paused the video. The reason why I'm minusing 3 first is because this is the last thing that was added onto it, so it needs to come off first. So minus 3. That means I'm going to be left with x on 5 here, and then -13 minus 3 is -16. Again, think of your number line if you're struggling with that. Then we keep on going here. I'm going to now times by 5 to each side. I'm going to times by 5 to each side. I'm going to end up with x here because, that gets rid of that the divide by 5. Now, I need to go -16 times 5. If you are struggling with it, that's okay. It's going to be -80, but we could go -16. Wait, let's give myself some more room. You could come over here and go -16 times 5. 6 5s are 30, carry the 3, 1 5s are 5, 3, 8, then you got a -80. So if you're struggling with that, you can just do a bit of calculations such as that, -80. That is your answer. Okay, keep on going here. The last 2 questions. Pause the video, make sure you give them a go yourself. What are you going to do first here? Well, I need to get rid of this -2. So I'm going to divide by -2. I'm going to divide by -2. I've now got on this side just x minus 16 because I've gotten rid of that. But negative 24 divided by negative 2, a negative and a negative make a positive, and then 24 divided by 2 is 12. So my answer will be positive 12. And then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to, whoops, daisy. You're going to get rid of this negative 16 by plussing 16. That should be in red. Plus 16. Plus 16. 12 plus 16 is 28. That's going to be equal to x. All right, the last one. Pause the video, give it a go yourself before you watch me do it. All right, hopefully you paused. If you didn't, you're only robbing yourself here. It's important that you pause to give it a go yourself. All right, the first thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to take away this plus 10. So minus 10 first. That's going to leave me with x on 3 is equal to, now negative 33 minus 10 is negative 43. And now, this is just a really ugly number because now I'm going to have to times by 3. But that's okay because I can do some calculations here. So I can go negative 43 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 3 is 12. And then it's negative because I got a negative there. So my answer will be negative 129. X is equal to negative 129. So you can see even the hard ones we can sort out by just taking a bit of time with it. All right, everyone, that is how you do these questions. Hopefully this all makes sense. If it doesn't, you need to make sure that you're reaching out to me. This is the last video before the challenge section begins. The challenge section is optional. So you could take a picture of all of these sheets now, parts 1 to 3, and upload, and your homework is all done. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one.